Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are about to end chapter 3, I think, maybe, possibly. So we only have 2 quests left. Well, 3 if you count the Outcast, but this one's a much shorter quest. We have Seek and Ye Shall Find, which is find Zenedra, or Zaendra, or however we're going to say it. We need to go find her, and she's over in the Temple of the Good Hunt. We know exactly where she is, because we've already explored that area. And then we have On the Cusp of the Abyss, which is finding the Midnight Fane, which is a source of crystals which is located beneath Dresden, which just seems like something that we should really be dealing with sooner rather than later. However, we are going to enter Dresden right now, and I have some rules about us entering Dresden. If we enter Dresden, and we are immediately into story, I'm going to reload, and we're going to reload and do Temple of the Good Hunt first. And I guess we can sell things at the Hell Knight's outpost instead, in that case. Yeah, some of the things that we need to sell. Otherwise, we're going to sell in Dresden, we're going to leave, we're going to go to the Temple of the Good Hunt. We might even might rest. We don't really need to rest. Yeah, we'll probably rest on the road. Anyway, we'll go to the Temple of the Good Hunt, we'll deal with that, and then we'll come back to Dresden. That's the plan. So, in here we go. So I'm guessing that you probably could have done the Ivory Sanctum a lot earlier and then just had this Midnight Fane quest sitting around, assuming it doesn't auto put you into anything. So maybe we should have done it earlier. I don't know. Could have been something to do, I suppose, while we were waiting for time. But hey, whatever, it's not too bad. Being as prepared as possible for it seems like a good idea. Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot this person was here. The Hand of the Inheritor. Also, has a portrait? Chance of a companion? I mean, I don't think so, but like at the same time you have a full portrait. It's not impossible. Anyway, the resonant voice of the majestic angel rings out through the hushed streets of Dresden. You hear his words from afar. They concealed it right under our noses, and without Xanthir's notes, that incarnation of corruption, even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. Surely the Herald of the Inheritor can rid us of this scourge. Erebeth stumbles over her words slightly. It is impossible, righteous one. I cannot do it alone. But wait, I hear the steps of one who brings hope. I am the Hand of the Inheritor, Herald of Iomade the Lightbringer, and I greet you, champion of Golarion. Well, greetings, warrior of heaven, and thank you for your help in the Ivory Sanctum. I was glad to fight alongside you against our common enemy on a shared field of honor. Please also allow me to thank you for saving Targona the Silver-Haired. We thought we would never see our sister alive again. What brings Iomede's Herald here? Your deeds and exploits, champion. You have brought hope to these accursed lands. Hope that the demon invasion will finally be stopped once and for all. And I am here to aid my goddess's chosen one. What did you discuss with Erebeth? This. The angel gestures towards a symbol on the paving stones. The Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret. Directly beneath Dresden, in the bowels of the earth, there lies one more bastion of the demons, the Midnight Fane. It is the repository of a mighty rift, through which the spawn of the Abyss travel to Golarion. The entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier that is accessible only to demons. So this is where Monago fled to, where all the demons in the city have been coming from. They can just pass through the barrier freely, but we can't. It doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. It is much worse than that. The barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through it will trigger a magical explosion. I could protect you in the city from it, but even my powers will be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. This is what disturbs me most. We cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack right below the sacred heart of the Crusade. Xanthir Vang told me about this demonic barrier. I encountered similar barriers in Areelu Vorlesh's laboratory. I have a key that can break through the barrier. All you have to do is protect us from the blast. I am impressed by your many gifts, champion. Together we shall open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the Midnight Fane with the cleansing fire of righteousness. But first we must gather our strength. I shall send word to Queen Galfrey. Her help may be necessary when we reach that dark bastion of the abyss. The Queen will heed my call and arrive quickly, within a month. You may use this time to prepare to attack the Fane. Oh no, I just realized why people were saying I might have changed what I was doing. It's because it gives us a month before we have to do anything. And in this month is when you're meant to do all of your sitting there and going through like Crusade stuff. That's what people were meaning. Okay, anyway. At least we have time to do it. Alright, answer a few of my questions before I leave. Ask your questions, I will be glad to answer. What do you think of the Sword of Valor? It is changed under the effect of my powers. Oh, see you, Erebeth. The Herald raises a hand. Do not fret, champion. The great relic given to the world by my lady Iomade will continue to serve just as it has served all people before now. The Sword of Valor has not lost its protective properties. It has merely changed its design. Some might call it blasphemous, but not I. For the power that has changed the banner's design was given to you by Iomade herself. It seems that I caused the Sword of Valor to change. Blood from the wound on my chest fell onto the banner and... That means that this mysterious wound is a mark of valor given to you by my mistress, setting you apart from all the rest, champion. Sure. Are you sure this wound is a gift from Iomade? No, I could be mistaken and unable to perceive the full truth. The Inheritor's thoughts are hidden from me, but I am her hand. I do not test her will with my doubts, nor crave answers to my questions. I simply trust and serve. But I know that if your body has been harmed by malevolent fiends, my goddess would have extended her mercy to you and healed you. I wonder how this conversation goes when you're like, yeah, that symbol of the demon out the back, just ignore it. It's cool. You can just ignore it. It's just a little symbol of a demon. Don't fret about it. And you'd be like, yeah, Iomade works in mysterious ways. Anyway, why did the goddess bestow this wound on me? Because this world of yours, champion, is bleeding. My lady's chosen one carries a crimson mark as a sign of the great suffering borne by mortal kind. The scarlet drops on your breast. They are the blood of all the martyrs and all the innocents. That is how I see it. Can you heal me? Defy my lady's will. It pains me, but I must refuse you, champion. If you are suffering from this affliction, it must be part of the Inheritor's design. The pain serves to remind you of the path you must take. I have heard you. Do not allow doubt or fear to enter your heart. My lady will not abandon us. Can you tell me anything about my power? I'm afraid not. Even I am not privy to all the workings of my radiant mistress. I believe that she has chosen you, and I know that she watches over her chosen ones most attentively. She does not lead mortals by the hand, but allows them to prove themselves, to prove that they are worthy of her divine mercy. I am amazed by the form the divine gift has taken within you, but I am often surprised by mortals. What matters most is that you are leading the Crusaders to victory, and ridding Golarion of the Worldwound once and for all. While Iomade was still mortal, she underwent the test of the Starstone, and gained her godhood. It may well be that you are experiencing a similar trial, at the end of which you will gain true righteousness and power. I want to talk about yourself and your goddess. I will gladly answer any questions. What's it like being the herald of a deity? It is a great honor and a great responsibility. The herald is not always the strongest among a deity's servants, but the herald is the one who embodies the key principles of their faith. That means I am bound to uphold the highest ideals of Iomedae, righteous valor, justice, and honor. This is a tall order even for an angel, but I cannot falter in my duty even slightly. Therein lies my service to the goddess and the thousands of her faithful followers. What does a herald usually do? I serve as the hand and voice of the goddess, carrying out her will and delivering her message. When her radiance has no tasks for me, I am occupied by the same duties as the other warriors of heaven. I keep unfailing watch over the goddess's domain, escort the souls of the faithful to Pharasma's court, and then on to their waiting afterlife. I also watch over the goddess's chosen, and when the opportunity arises, I descend into hell to engage in honest combat with the devils. It allows me to study their tactics. Yeah, there is one upstairs, by the way, just in case that's a problem. Anyway, what is Iomedae like? The herald chuckles softly. No doubt you are hoping to hear a tale of her untold divine might, and the awe she elicits in those around her. Yes, this is true of the Inheritor, but it is also true that she seemed much closer and understandable to you than others, such as myself, for example. Iomedae was born an ordinary person in the cursed lands of Cheliax, and travelled a long road before she became the righteous queen of heaven. She has never forgotten who she was before. I am older than my lady goddess, much older, and still I bow down before her foresight and wisdom. We immortals, who spend much of our time on the outer planes, can sometimes struggle to comprehend the pain, fear, and joy that mortals feel. But not Iomedae. She is as human as she is divine. Why is Heaven's host not aiding the Crusaders? You could have destroyed the Worldwound long ago. You cannot imagine how your question fills me with sorrow. My greatest desire since the day the Worldwound opened was to come here at the head of a light-bringing army and drive out the legions of darkness, to harry them until they were carrying in the farthest corners of the abyss. But alas, we, the first servants of the gods, are greatly restricted in what we can do. The Crusades are the mortals' battle for their own world. If I bring angelic forces here, it will become a war between heaven and the abyss. Waves of power, magic incinerating everything within sight. Armies of celestials and demons fighting in every corner of this world. The consequences would be horrific. Remember, everything you have seen up until now has been the work of only 3 demon lords, Deskari and Baphomet, who were supported by Nocticula, the mistress of guile. But in the abyss there are dozens of creatures with similar power. They are disunited and despise one another almost as much as they despise all that is light and righteous. But be sure that they will not miss an opportunity to sink their teeth into heaven's throat. If all the demon lords marched on into Golarion, it would be the stuff of nightmares. It cannot be allowed to become a reality. If you can't interfere in the course of the crusade, why are you helping me? There is permissible interference, and then there's crossing the line. I was permitted to create the ward stones and gift them to the Crusaders, to offer my advice, and from time to time even appear on the battlefield myself, to accompany several allies. This does not stray beyond the bounds of the mortals' war. I could have been summoned with equal success by a faithful cleric. But the appearance here of heaven's multitudinous host in full force is another matter entirely. Alas, for now I can only offer you this, my presence and a small troop of my loyal soldiers. Thank you for your answers. I want to talk to you about angels. You have my full attention. How are angels made? Like other supernatural beings, we most often, though not always, are born from the souls of mortals. You must be aware of the grand laws governing the circle of birth and death. After Pharasma's court, each mortal soul receives their merited afterlife. Hell and the abyss, heaven and Elysium. Each soul goes to the plane that called to them in life. But when they arrive in their destination, a different fate awaits each soul. Where evil reigns supreme, souls typically become commodities or prey, and scant few are reborn as wicked fiends. In the plains of good, souls are destined for peaceful rest, or great deeds in a new guise. Such is the lot of angels. We are born from the souls of noble mortals, one soul or several, it can vary. Sometimes the gods can also create angels out of essence of their plane, but this essence also contains fragments of good souls. Okay, what's the difference between angels and mortals? That is a question for sages and philosophers to debate. I am just a simple warrior. The hand of the Inheritor's voice sounds cheerful, but becomes increasingly solemn as he continues. Although many supernatural beings are born from the souls of mortals, we are not mortals. We are cut from the cloth of the plane from which we originate. We are an idea made flesh. Many things mortals care deeply about mean nothing to us, such as time, for instance, or gender. Only a few of my kind see themselves as male or female. For the majority of angels, these words are meaningless. We can communicate with any creature without learning their language. We do not freeze in even the most terrible frost. We are different, but we will never look down on mortals because of that, and we will never, ever stop praying for you or protecting you. A dying angel appeared before me in the dungeons beneath Canabris. He had left his flaming sword in the rubble there. The hand of the Inheritor hangs his head. I can guess who it was. Areelu, my long-lost comrade and friend. He disappeared without a trace back in those dark days when the Worldwound opened its jaws for a second time and swallowed up new lands. I mourn him as bitterly today as I did back then, but I also rejoice that he was able to call to us, to you, across the expanse of time. We lose old allies and gain new ones, and we will not surrender, no matter how great the losses, and no matter how deadly the enemy. Okay. Tell me about the angel Targona, the one I rescued from Areelu's laboratory. Targona, my brave sister-in-arms, has returned to the halls of heaven now. Her imprisonment was a heavy burden for her. She is mourning the loss of her wing, but she is full of gratitude to you for ridding her of that taint. The wound Targona received is no ordinary injury, and heaven's healers have not yet found a way to restore what she has lost. But I have hope that she will be healed one day. In Canabris I touched the wardstone. I saw the angels trapped inside. The Herald of Iomedae gives a sigh beneath his helmet. It was a heavy decision for all of us. My mistress sent out a call to take a stand against the demons, and many angels of heaven answered it. We chose the noblest and bravest from among those who volunteered to sacrifice their freedom for the sake of Golarion, and we locked their souls inside the wardstones. They were fated to stand guard there against the cold depths of stone, pitting their unbending will against the creeping demon corruption. But alas, the goddess and I failed to account for the weakness that lurks even in the best of us. Time has not been kind to my brothers and sisters. Despair has taken root in their souls, forcing them to act against their goddess and their calling. Thank you for being brave enough to put an end to their vigil. I pray that the gods of the light help my brothers and sisters wherever they may be now. I do not condemn them. I do not know if I could have withstood the demonic corruption if I had been in their place. The Herald shakes his head despondently. Well, thank you. I found out everything I wanted to know. It has been a pleasure speaking with you, champion. Well, I have to go. Farewell. Iomedae's light be with you. So I believe this is now wait 30 days. Yeah. Okay. So, very much understand what people were saying in the comments now about perhaps plans could have changed depending on what, like if we knew this. We perhaps didn't need to wait the whole 30 days before going into the Ivory Sanctum. But okay. Hey, blacksmith, bulk selling. It's a good start. So we're making 15,999 before we even sell any of these weapons. That's great. It's another 1,000. I don't need a composite longbow +3. Although it's pretty good. Corrosive staff can go. All the earthbreakers can go. Anything that's named we keep as per the current rules that we're going with. This one is not named. It has a lot of properties but isn't named. Keep. I think that's, yeah, that's named. Sell them. Sell our scimitars. Sell the spears. Sell the bucklers. Sell all the chain shirts we just got. The leather armor. And that one actually might be worth keeping. Mithril full plate we'll keep for just now. Sell that. Sell that. We're absolutely rich. I forgot this is for Wendewog. We're going to have to do some handing out of equipment. You know what, let's do this for just now. 85,000 is pretty good for a singular sell. Oh, and we have level ups for everybody. I'd completely forgotten that was going to happen. Why is our horse dead? What happened to the horse? Anyone know what happened to our horse? It just kind of died, apparently. Alright, well, it's probably made to carry too much, I would guess. Wendewog, this hat is yours. Because it's like literally just for you. It looks so stupid. I love it. Is this mithril chain shirt your kind of thing? It could be, but actually your current equipment is fine for you. You're already using something like this, aren't you? Yeah. It might actually be good to swap these two. Yeah, we'll give you this one, which gives you an extra dex. So that only changes these, but if I do this to you, yeah, this is going to be much better for you. Yeah, I think this is going to be much better. It looks better, and it also should just give better stats, right? This is just a straight upgrade. Yeah, it's just a straight upgrade, which then leaves us the studded armor, of which we have no use at all. Well, I mean, you could maybe use it. No, but we really want the dex bonus on you. You? Can you use it? Yes. You don't have any dex bonus, but it does give you DR3, which is nice. I think this is like almost exactly the same. So, actually no, this is better. Yeah, this is better. There we go. Looks slightly better on him. You... do we want to give you the mithril plate? So you lose the damage reduction, but you gain an extra 3 armor class? Oh no, because he doesn't take the max dex negative, does he? No, he does gain 3 armor class. Okay. Yeah, it seems good. That seems very good for him to just have it. Wait, he still gets a... Wait a second, why does he gain that much armor class from it? So, he shouldn't be gaining that much armor class. Because he was only gaining 3 dex, right? Because... as an extra 2 max dex. Oh, it might just be that... You know what? Yeah, I just realized something. It's because his dex bonus is capped at 5 here. Yeah, yeah. So he's not getting his absolute full dex bonus. And now he is. Cool. Does mean he's not in his black armor, though. Which is very cool. And that definitely is a factor here. This is much less cool. It's better. Don't get me wrong. It's probably better. But you might just put it in the box for just now. Right. What do we have? What are you wearing? A bonus to charisma helmet. Okay. I also just realized, because you can use these for feats, right? I wonder if you can give somebody the headband of vast intelligence before you level them up to get extra skill points. No, let's test that. How many skill points do you get, Reg? 2. Alright. Back in here. Oh, wrong person. So this is an extra 6. Nah, okay, so that one doesn't work. It only works for feats. Fair enough. Thought it was worth checking, though. Plus the wisdom is probably better for him anyway. Not that he needs any of them, but, you know, it's probably better. This is study target bracers. It's already got bracers. How about you? Also already have bracers, but the bracers of armor. Yeah, let's give you this. So that means that you get study target stuff that you can do. Okay. Bracers of armor I don't need. Bracers of breaching. Wherever the wearer of these breachers gets a critical hit, makes somebody vulnerable to piercing. Now those could be a Wendewog item. What's Wendewog currently using? Did she have She's got nothing. Yeah, this could easily be a Wendowalk item, just to add on. Non-evil aligned creature gives them precise... Alright, yeah, you're evil aligned, so therefore you can't use this. So this... You're also evil aligned? No, you're neutral? Yeah, you could use this. So instead of the bonus to stealth checks, you get this weird thing, but it also means like the dagger would work with this, yeah? A light or one-handed piercing weapon gives you precise strike. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Your main weapon wouldn't get... Oh, your main weapon's also light. Yeah, this is perfect. There we go. We'll give you this very weird-looking cloak. Okay, that's fine. None of this is needed. I can probably just sell all of that. Yeah, let's just sell all of that. Helmets and things. Probably don't really need anyone to have any of these. Yeah, it's fine. You're currently wearing the wizard's hat? Wait a second, then what's Nenio wearing? Oh, right, well, there you go. Give you an extra +2. That works. Anybody else, like, not got anything? Got +2 to wisdom? Yeah, that's fine. You'll just sell the rest of this. Yeah. Max dexterity bonus. Thank you. I'm aware. Wait, is any of this special? Nope. Races of armor can go. Adamantine can go. Sell. We're at 181,000. Do you think we have enough? Right, now we also have this one, which gives extra slots at level 1, level 2, and level 3 for where a spellcasting class with the highest caster level. I was just wondering, I wonder whether Aeon's going to overtake Inquisitor and then whether we can use that. That'd be interesting. Anyway, yeah, maybe that is a thing we just hold on to. That could be interesting, actually, yeah. Because our Aeon one is going up quicker, technically. So we're getting to a level. It's gonna end up at like level 10. It's gonna be 20 on this. There's a chance. There's a chance Aeon overtakes Inquisitor in terms of caster level. But we're still not really the best caster in the world. We could just have it though, because we're in every single party. I kind of... Oh, wait, it's just an equip thing? It said it was usable. Wait, is this like usable or like usable like this? Wait. Do I have the extra spell slots now? I have 7 of these. Okay. Wait, are you a level... What level? You're level 1. 7. Okay, take it off. I still have 7. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how you're meant to use this. Maybe it's just when you rest. I don't know. We'll have it for just now. Okay. Did we sell everything else? Sorry, I'm going in and out of this menu too much. Yes, we did. Okay. That's fine. You're well sorted. Okay, good. So we cleared all that out. Right. Anyone else got anything that we need to equip? Don't think so. Oh, this one's an Ember item. So it adds 2 to DC against all spells the wielder casts. It also adds a +4 to cast level checks made to overcome spell resistance and a plus whatever on the other one. On use magic device. Yes, this is just straight up better. Doesn't stack with Magician's Ring. That's fine, it's just the use magic device that doesn't stack, I think. Yeah, probably the illusion stuff doesn't stack as well, but that's okay. Yeah, and then this one can just be sold. Cool. Need every penny, you know? We have nobody who can use this Elven Curve... Wait, Elven Curve Blade. Oh, that was the thing I was talking about for her, yeah? That we could potentially get her at some point. Because it could, in theory, end up with being a better weapon than the two-handed weapons. So it's a keen one, so it has even more crit. So it's 15 to 20. When it misses an attack, the next attack it makes gets a +3. That's really good. Yeah, that's almost worth respecking for. It is really good. It's pure weapon damage. You get no secondary damage type, but it does hit for a lot. Like that was gonna crit regularly, and it's just gonna hurt. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Falchion. You're the only person who would use it, and you're not gonna use it. Okay, cool. Right. Run up here. We could go and buy a bunch of equipment now. It kind of feels like a bad idea to buy equipment at the end of a chapter. You might be thinking, well, no, it doesn't, because you're about to face a boss. And that's reasonable. Here's my logic for why it's a bad idea. If we buy equipment at the end of a chapter, when we inevitably... I forgot you were going to come here. But when we inevitably get, you know, new shops or new stuff at the start of the next chapter, we're not going to have any money for it. So we might as well just keep our money in case something good pops up. Anyway, there's an unusual spring in the succubus's step today, and she has a mysterious smile on her lips that you can't recall seeing before. Oh, Desna, something truly miraculous happened to me. If only you knew. You're beaming with delight. Yes, I've never been so happy before. I used to, and now I'm... No, wait, this doesn't feel right. Look, Usually takes a few deep breaths, trying to calm down. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have barged in like that. Need to talk one-on-one. I'll be waiting for you at the tavern. The succubus runs off without giving you a chance to say another word. Oh. Okay.
March on.
Oh. Oh, and Manevia's here now. I just noticed. Yeah. She was missing for a while. Tell me about the Battle of Dresden. Ah, like you weren't there too, but whatever, I'll refresh your memory. So everybody's running around, duking it out with the demons, spells are flying down from the city walls, boiling tar too, a hulking big Baelor's rugging amok and crushing everyone in its wake, and Irbeth was somewhere right in the thick of things, and my heart was beating out of my chest the whole time because how could anyone survive in that massacre? I have no idea. Ah, but it all worked out in the end. But Staunton, whoa, that man is made of iron. Imagine defending Dresden for 70 years. Anyone else would have snapped and rushed out with a banner in the vanguard just to get it over with. But he sat and waited. Erebeth's been going on about him so much, I'm starting to feel a little jealous. I'm kidding. He's old enough to be her father. During the fight in the Ivory Sanctum, one of the cultists escaped. Her name was Zenedra. Do you know where I can find her? I have no idea, but I can no reports either. Although when you think about it, where would you expect one of Baphomet's cultists to hide? I bet anything she's hiding right under our noses. Besides, those demon-worshipping creeps just love desecrating holy sites. I'd search for a nearby shrine if I were you. Oh, she's pretty much right. Okay, well done, her. You gonna judge me? Yeah, you better not judge me. Right, put all of these in here. I'm gonna keep the barding just in case, even though we're probably not gonna use it. Okay, that clears out a lot of space for us, to be honest. That's good. Right. And rest. I should go buy the scroll scribing kit. That's a definite should buy.
I know why you want to become stronger. You were scared of your weaknesses and helplessness as a child, and you vowed to eliminate it. You're still being driven by this childhood fear.
The only thing I feared as a child was dying of hunger in a damp cave without ever achieving anything. I had to become better to survive.
Okay. Well, that's that. Hello, Irbeth. Ooh, Leotar's letter. Irbeth looks a little puzzled, but salutes you as protocol demands. Commander, you have a letter from Mendev. It was sent via the Church of Iomade by a trusted courier of the Nerosian archives. It is sealed and signed by Inquisitor Leotar. I was asked to deliver it to you personally, so that's what I'm doing. Irbeth hands you a sealed scroll. Okay, so Leotar, I think, is the one that we went to Darren's place with, right? Yes. Okay. Esteemed Knight Commander, I'm writing to you regarding the case with which you so graciously helped me investigate. I hasten to inform you that I may have discovered something that will help us finally unravel the mystery of what happened in the place known to us both. may also help to neutralize the source of this mystery. My current research compels me to take a short trip outside Mendev, but I will return shortly and find you wherever you are at that moment. I urge you not to take any further steps in this regard without me. The danger may be much more serious than both you and I presumed at the beginning. May the gods be with you. Leotor Hawkblade, I am servant of the people of Mendev and loyal inquisitor of Our Lady Iomade. Yes, it is crucial he does not suspect a thing. You know who I mean. Why'd you look so puzzled? I know Inquisitor Leotor very well. His nickname is Hawkblade for a reason. He works in the field. He does not deal with paperwork. I was wondering what he was doing in Nerosian, in the archives of all places. Most dangerous things the Inquisition can catch there are rats, not witches or cultists. On second thoughts, I don't want to know. I'm better off staying out of the Inquisition's business. Thank you, Erebeth. You can leave now. The Paladin salutes you again and leaves. Okay. Seems that finishing the Ivory Sanctum maybe triggered a couple of things to start as well. Which is interesting. I guess they're meant to fill your 30 days. Alright. I am gonna send a letter to Keonan. Yes. Done. 10 days to solve. Okay, Xanthir's experiment's not gonna do. Don't need to do anything else. Wonderful. Events. Enchanting the branch of Last Ash. Word that the branch of Last Ash has been procured has spread far and wide. 3 groups of supplicants have come to Dresden to behold the relic. All of them are asking to conduct the rituals over it, but only one can obtain this right. So we can consecrate it. It's made for a commander who didn't like to be in the front lines. Whenever the wielder of this weapon casts a Breath of Life spell on an ally, the chosen ally gets a +2 bonus to AC, attack, and damage for 1 round. Okay, so kind of a clericy weapon. Enchant the Last Ash, so that gets us it says it's a +4, but it's quite clearly a +3 weapon. Works best in the hand of the person who likes to think and plan ahead. Use an intelligence modifier as a damage bonus. It uses an intelligence modifier as a damage bonus, and you can also use your intelligence bonus for attacks instead of strength. Okay, that would make it a Nenio item? Bit weird. Or, Deadbow. Whenever the wielder of this +3 weapon lands a hit, it scorches the enemy a bit. When the number of scorches reaches 3, they begin to glow, granting anyone a +2 bonus to attack against such creatures. If the number of scorches reaches 5, the enemy starts bleeding and these scorches become tainted. The affected creature suffers 1d4 unholy damage for each scorch. What weird weapons. I'm going to take Enchant, not because I think I'm going to use it, but because it's the only one which I could see us using at all. Right? It's the only one that even has a potential of being used. A skilled weaponsmith and a mage who has come from faraway Tianxia was impressed by this weapon made from the branch of the Last Ash. He humbly asked to be allowed to improve it by balancing its hidden energies and making it a true weapon of victory. Alright, welcome to the chest, Last Ash. Because we have absolutely no use for it. None whatsoever. Okay. Come on. Just that last little percentage. I know you can do it. There we go. Right. So we will go and chuck that in our box through here. I'm assuming Nenio can't actually use it. Anyone else have an intelligence score? Yours is usually like +3 on what it is. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, we could give it to you, but your dex is so much better. We have so much intelligence and charisma drain. What happened to us? We used to be like so much smarter. Yeah, I mean, this is really for you. But you can't use it, so like it's for the box. I guess if I ever decide to make her like a melee wizard, we have a weapon for her. I'm never going to do that, for obvious reasons, but we have a weapon for her. Right, let's position ourselves here. Quick save. And then, it's a lot of leveling. Although, the levels we did previously were quite quick. Oh, I never leveled our horse. Oh, we should have done this well back when we did all the rest of the levels. That's fine. Done. Okay. Raybor! He's getting another point in Slayer. This gets him Quarry. And it gets him Slayer Tactics. So Quarry is the one where you can target something. He gets a +2 insight bonus on attack rolls. Cool. And critical threats are automatically confirmed. That's good. Get a few of these in here. That's fine. Slayer Talents. So does he get anything that's only unlocked at this level? There's a few that are advanced talents. You could have a familiar. See if any of the rest of these are advanced. Skill Mastery, Knowledge, Lore, Stealth, and Trickery. Terrain Master, Trap Finding. Okay. Wearying Strike. So that's one of the... I think these are just things that you can add to your sneak attack. Because we got Crippling already. Yeah. Uncanny Dodge. Cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does he lose dexterity bonus to AC if the target is invisible. Nope, that's not quite as good as I thought it would be. Gains immunity to difficult terrain. Okay. A creature that takes sneak attack damage from an executioner must make a successful fortitude saving throw, or become sickened. Knowledge Arcana to skill checks. Standing up does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Improved Uncanny Dodge can no longer be flanked. That's kind of nice. Wait, do we not have Uncanny Dodge down here? So how can we have improved Uncanny Dodge? That doesn't seem right. Do we get it in Uncanny Dodge some other way? No. Interesting. Okay. Don't think we need that one. What do the familiars do? Like little bonuses. Okay, that's fine. Confounding Blades. When a creature with this talent hits a creature with a melee weapon that deals sneak attack damage, the target cannot make attacks of opportunity for 1d4 rounds. Yeah, sure, why not? That sounds good. Yeah. Alright. Regil! Have another point in Hell Knight. Wait, this is his second last one in Hell Knight. So he gets Infernal Armor, +2 on all persuasion checks. In addition, while wearing the armor, he gains resistance fire 30, resistance to acid 10, and resistance to cold 10. That's good. Force of Will, so we get another thing that we can possibly get bonuses against. And then he gets a Discipline. Okay. So we go Persuasion, Perception. Cool. Force of Will Fear. Gives him a bonus against fear. We can choose one to get an additional bonus against. So, what did I choose last time? This is like yeah. So he has a +6, a +4, and a +2 bonus respectively against the spells of 3 different groups. Okay, yeah. I forgot what I've already chosen. That's the thing. I don't know what I already chose here. I already had Charm. Okay. So let's go for Compulsion next. Sure. Then, I don't know, Fear. Love one of each. Disciplines. Gain access to a discipline. What do we want to do? When you use Smite, we can impede its mobility. Takes a will save, if not, it's as if it's affected by slow. We can do a touch attack based on charisma. Use strength. Command as a spell-like ability. When you use Smite Chaos on a creature, you can strike the creature mute for 1d4 rounds unless it succeeds a will save. Although most things that you'd want to be mute will have high will, I would argue. Yeah. I might use Shackle. Shackle seems good. I could look... The best one's probably in Pentamic Faith somewhere. I'm going to choose Shackle because it's very straightforward in how you use it. Also, now we have Hellhound, which might actually be useful. We'll see. I don't know. It could be. It's definitely more useful than base wolf. Right, cleric. Great level up. Ember. So you get a new hex at this level. Nice. What new hex are you gonna get? It's agony. Place a hex on a creature within 60 feet, causing them to suffer intense pain. The target is nauseated for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level. A fortitude save negates this effect. If saving throws fail, they can attempt a new one each day. Okay. Become an animal. Grant our allies ferocious animal abilities, which can partially transform a willing ally, granting them natural attacks for a number of minutes equal to the witch's level. So 14 minutes. Deals additional damage. Okay. Let's see if we have anything else. Hoarfrost. Target turns pale and blue, takes 1 point of con damage per minute until it dies, saves, or is cured. Break enchantment, dispel magic, remove curse, and similar spells end the effect. That doesn't sound too useful because it's per minute, and like most combats aren't lasting that long. You can suppress a creature of negative emotion, heal, regenerative sinew, and you can give a creature fast healing. Okay. What about this one? You can lower AC. Yeah, okay. Let's take Evil Eye. You can lower AC, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. That sounds useful. Yeah. That sounds useful. Level 7. We currently have Jolting Portent as a level 7 spell. Why do we have a level 8 spell already? Where did we get... Oh, it's from... Yeah, it's from something we already have. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you know what? We don't really have Jolting Portent. That's from our gloves. Yeah, the things that turn everything into electrical damage. Chain Lightning as a 7th level spell. Even though we already have Chain Lightning as a 6th level spell due to the gloves. More Chain Lightning. More. Primal Regression. That was the one that was used on us. It basically stops you from being able to cast spells, which is interesting. Insanity. Will negates. It's not based on hit points, but you can make a creature insane. Maybe. Power Word Blind only works on certain HP levels. Poison Breath. Not sure that's what we want to do. Bestow Curse Greater. It's within touch range. Yeah, I don't know. Waves of Ecstasy. You emanate waves of pleasure that cause all targets within range to falter. Effective creatures are stunned for 1 round and are staggered for the remainder of the spell. A creature makes a will save. Creature that makes its will save is staggered for the first round and can act normally thereafter. Yeah, sounds useful. It's another CC ability. It's kind of what we're looking for in her. Woljif. You're not Eldritch Scoundrel any longer. You're Eldritch Knight. Cool. He gets nothing this level at all, except potentially more attacks. There we go. 2 spells. Sorry, he gets 2 spells. I missold it. He doesn't get absolutely nothing. So he currently has the worst collection of spells you've ever seen. We're looking for on-touch spells, basically. On-touch damage is what we're looking for. That's ideal. We don't have any on-touch damage spells, then we're looking for something else. Don't believe we have any. Okay. You can detect and locate conscious creatures within 60 feet. Not sure that's what we want to do. Turn into a genie? No. Not really what I'm looking for. I might be going for Kona Colds here. And then probably... I don't know, Acid Spray? Yeah. Not the most exciting set of spells for him, but they'll do. Right. You get a level up, another point in Slayer, because I'm still not going back to the other one. We could potentially respec, but, you know. We'll stick with it until it breaks right now. There's a lot of potential respec that could go on. Slayer talents. What does he need? We literally went through these before, so... does he have any right now? His Slippery Mind. We could give him the ones where... Because he now has sneak attack, we could give him ones that go do stuff on sneak attack. Like Weakening Wound is good. What's the other one? Slow reactions. Can't make attacks of opportunity. What else have we got? Make... Oh, that's melee attack that does sneak attack, which isn't him. Whenever they make a perception check, they gain a +4 bonus. That's interesting. We get favored terrain. Weakening Wound is probably our best option. Yeah, equal to the character's level. That's fine. Reducing damage reduction when you hit something seems good, especially for a multi-attacker. Right, Camellia. Camellia gets another Spirit Hunter one. She gets the next level of Spirit Enchantment, which is very nice. Trickery and Stealth. She's done. She gets her new spells. She's sorted. Right. We seem pretty good here. All sorted minus our... yeah, minus these. Okay. Right. What is next? Next is probably just head out, right? Yeah. I think next is head out. Which probably means that this is a good time to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Next time we're going to head out, do the last quest that we really have to do. Oh, we still need to speak to Arushale. Alright, next time we're going to speak to Arushale. We're going to do the last quest that we really have to do in Chapter 3. And then, yeah, we'll see what we're doing. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.